Shout out to Magic Johnson, a real black billionaire who wasn't all freaked off, who actually made business, bank exchange, created dollars in real black neighborhoods so real black families could have that opportunity just like everybody else.
I mean, he actually caught HIV, like having like a lot of women.
Oh yeah, let's just go down the rabbit hole of all of his sins.
I'm just saying.
You want to know what's wild about that though? He faced that head up.
He did.
He didn't stop doing what he's done.
He an advocate. Now he did that. And
period. Listen to me. He faced that head up. How many dudes is running around undetectable? G.
Come on.
In the game.
Man.
Because I could tell you 20 right now that I could rattle off names.
Girl, now that folks are saying Diddy might walk away from this whole mess with just a tiny slap on the wrist. Jaguar Wright been losing it for real. She's out here spilling all kinds of tea about celebs, both guys and girls who she claims are out here spreading stuff around like it's nothing. And you already know when Jaguar gets heated, she don't stop. She starts calling people out by name and dragging everyone like she's untouchable. Cause let's be real, nobody ever tries to sue her. So
this about Soulja Boy, y'all gotta give him a little bit of latitude because he a victim.
Yeah.
You know, he been in the rap game since he was little, just like Weezy.
Yeah.
And his booty been ran through quite a bit.
Hey.
Jaguar out here saying she been to a bunch of Diddy's parties back in the day, and baby, the stuff she saw there was wild. She said it was never just drinks, music, and dancing. Nah, she's calling them straight up orgies and says it wasn't just randoms acting crazy. Even the celebs were all messed up on stuff and getting caught in situations that Diddy could later use to control them. She's saying he'd have them hooked up in messy things, then blackmail them. After that's how deep his game went.
Ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, many, honestly.
And so, can you take us through what goes on, when you were there?
Money and sex.
Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come in what they call freak-offs now,
yeah.
Is that something normal that happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Hey, everybody know that. I've been saying it.
So why does Puffy, why now? Why?
Because he's the acceptable monster at this time. Like R. Kelly was the last time I sat on this couch.
So who's next?
Y'all don't see the lineup? Jay-Z is setting Diddy up. He lined up D-Haven, stole his life and identity. He lined up Big L, stole his life and identity. He lined up Dame Dash, stole his life, identity. Lined up R. Kelly. He wants to be the one.
Child, everything Jaguar been saying lately got folks torn because it all sounds either way too wild or way too real. Like people want to say she's just chasing clout, but at the same time, she ain't the only one spilling tea. She's just the loudest one out here, and she not backing down till she proves she's telling the truth.
Be a person who can show up you can show up to a place, and everybody here is paid to come in here and do what they do. Of course you gonna miss that.
Yeah, man.
You going to a party and everybody a sex worker?
Nah, man.
You can pull anybody you want, male or female, to the bathroom and get a blowjob.
Yeah.
You gonna miss that.
So this whole mess kicked off again, because Jaguar been out here telling folks to stop believing that shiny Hollywood fantasy and look at the real lives these celebs hiding behind the glitz and glam. She even gave props to Magic Johnson for being brave enough to speak about his HIV when he didn't have to, and still living his best life, showing people it's not the end. But then, as always, she flipped the convo and started hinting that there are way more stars out here walking around undetected, especially some female celebs she claims caught it from Diddy's wild parties in Chile. That's when the internet really started buzzing.
It's unfortunate, that people are longing for all of that abuse and all of them pharmaceuticals and all of that unconsented this and D.
And girl, the way Jaguar Wright be talking, I'd be scared if I was her because she just says everything like she got nothing to lose. She don't whisper, she don't hint. She just calls folks out with her whole chest, daring them to sue her. If she's lying, like she really be out here moving fearless and messy at the same time.
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. A lot of people have been questioning, well, she doesn't really know him. She has no knowledge of him. She doesn't have a picture with him. I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years.
And like, we've been saying it ain't just Jaguar talking, because remember when them two women took Usher to court saying he gave them herpes without telling them? And when that hit the news, people started whispering that he might have caught it back when he was hanging around Diddy early in his career, and now folks even saying Young Miami been passing that same thing around after she was with Diddy. Like, Chili, this whole circle just messy.
JT's basically coming out and saying that Young Miami is sleeping around with different guys, giving them AIDS.
Damn.
You know, and Future, Stephon Diggs is one of the people that got thrown out there. You know, she was with Diddy.
And what makes it even wilder is how Young Miami be out here bragging about being Diddy's main girl and talking about golden showers. Like, it's cute, and people online saying she was more like his helper than his lover, getting all that fancy stuff just to keep his secrets. And now Saucy Santana's ex jumped in spilling tea saying both Saucy and Diddy been hiding their health stuff, and he only found out they had warts after being with them. Like, y'all, this is getting too deep. People saying them freak parties ain't just fun and vibes, but a whole health risk, and Twitter been going off non-stop about it. One person even said they're passing around death like it's candy. This is so incredibly scary. Another said, I believe Jaguar. Wendy also used to say the same thing for years. I also believe there were much bigger people involved. And the last one, if a celebrity hears rumors that can career ending, they will sue ASAP. Everyone is quiet because they are scared to call her, and others bluff because then it would all be put out there for the world to see and hear, and they don't want that. So what y'all think though, like, could Jaguar actually be telling the truth this time? Or is she just doing the most? Again, drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to tap that like and subscribe before you go, because the next video got even crazier. Tea coming up. See y'all there.